I'm kind of on a roll, cuties, and as tired as I probably should be, these cuties are being so precious right next to me, and I'm actually feeling like this talking is benefiting me quite a bit, and I'm just gonna continue on and do one more. I don't know what this one is. It just told me to pick one more out. Nature. I don't know if I've done nature already. I think I have. But you know what? Let's do it again because I do believe that I have expanded since then. I have been listening to quite a few of these prophecies and things that, like Native Americans and like other cultures and everything have kind of been prophesizing for this particular time that we're living in. And I truly believe that we are on our way to shifting our consciousness and our relationship with planet Earth onto a whole nother level. I believe ultimately that the Earth is a living being that is living on its own, and just like our bodies has the ability to heal itself. I mean, and our minds, everything about us really does like mimic Mother Nature and Earth and this planet. And I know that all of these worldly things could go away at any point, and I would still be able to live contently and happily and get all of my needs provided for by Mother Earth. And that, like, there's a lot of other people out there that believe the same way that I do, and that really there's a lot more of us than we think. And it's kind of ridiculous to me that, like, in the way of the world, I am absolutely like a rebel. You tell me to do something, and I'm probably going to do the opposite, and constantly go against the grain and the norm and whatever, like there are no rules in my world, or labels, or categories, or limits, or anything, other than, for one, the ones that I place on myself. And here's the thing too, like, if we really treat each other by the golden rule and treat others the way that we want to be treated, and to treat this beautiful planet that we live on with respect, and take care of it and nurture it as much as it nurtures us, we will be sustained and we will be taken care of. But we are, at this point, I say we, because what is spotlighted in the media and on television programming and all these things, the attention is placed so much more on what they want you to consume and making money and sell everything. They're selling everything that it's almost like it's hard to pull yourself out of that, because it is so in your face all the time wherever you go. Now, like the way that I've set up my life, kind of, sort of, is that like I really, really try to be as self-sufficient and independent and able to take care of myself as I can. You know, I don't believe, I don't really believe that there's any need or benefit from any of these, you know, ways to defend myself or worry that my slice of the pie is you know, being put into question, or my safety or whatever. Like there have been plenty of times in my life where I have felt extremely unsafe pretty much my entire life, and like I just don't feel like I need to give any attention or energy or vibration to negatively protecting myself. I feel like where you put your attention, energy flows to that. So I am just going to continuously do my gardening, love on my puppies, appreciate just the beauty that surrounds us, the sunrise, the sunset, the clouds, the seasons, the air we get to breathe, the beautiful trees, the beautiful flowers, every little thing, every beautiful creation that Mother Nature has to offer, that has been created for us to appreciate and enjoy and, you know, learn about, and all this stuff like that. Like if I just feel like this world gets so lost sometimes in the worldly material aspects, and just forgets about the simplicity and the beauty that this planet is without any outside influence, or without any outside manipulation or stimulation or whatever. And I mean, man, really, in my opinion, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to move on because I don't want to be elaborating on this. Like man, literally, and when I say man, I mean all of us, is like for real, like the thing that is destroying this planet more than anything. And we have got to wake up, and we have got to realize that Mother Nature is just doing her natural process of healing herself, with creating just as much of its own balance, and the more that man F's with it and uses our own manipulation, like the further we get away from the truth. And I always ask myself, you know, what would Jesus do? Or what would Buddha do? What would Gandhi do? What would Martin Luther King do? What would Maya Angelou do? What would John Lennon do? What would Jimi Hendrix do? You know, and there's a lot of You know, but I mean, come on, like there are almost, and this is just, these are just randos. There's so many other beautiful things that people that have expanded our consciousness and put so much beauty and learned how to appreciate the beauty of life and add to the beauty of it rather than taking away.